Hello everyone, I'm Ferdi Salvador. Join us in unlocking the tricks of the trade here on Trade Talks. Let's get down to business. Luxury wellness coach Brandon Espiritu learned how to make money at an early age. As a kid, he sold coconut tip jar serenades to buy a watch. The entrepreneur spirit struck with him, and he earned a business degree at Chaminade University in Honolulu in 2016. He eventually went full-time into fitness and lifestyle entrepreneurship. Let's find out more about the luxury wellness industry, and let's, of course, welcome Brandon Espiritu, a fitness entrepreneur par excellence. Brandon, good morning. Thank you so much for being here on Trade Talks.
Magandang umaga.
I love that you know how to still speak Tagalog. So, more than a luxury wellness entrepreneur, you've done a lot of things, and you're still doing a lot of things.
Absolutely.
But let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
What is this business you started, which is coconut serenades?
Well, it started when I was about 8 years old.
Yes.
My father, he was a photographer, and he owned a studio in Guam. And this one day before Christmas, I wanted to buy a Casio watch. This was during the days where we had the big computers on the desktop, right? So I asked him if he could buy it for me, and in classic dad form, he said no, I would have to earn it. So what I did was I went outside. There's a coconut tree. Mind you, I'm from Guam, so there's coconut trees everywhere. I grabbed a coconut from the tree, I put rocks inside, and then I started shaking the coconut like this, making sounds.
Right.
And I was standing in front of his shop saying, jingle bells, and I put a tip jar there.
And you got tips.
At the end of the day, I went up to my father, I gave him the money to buy my first watch.
How much did you earn?
30 bucks.
30 bucks just singing the whole day.
Yes, and in that moment, he knew, okay, my son is going to be somewhat in
entrepreneur.
business. He's going to be in business.
Yes, but you have had a very interesting journey from when you were that age to today.
Yes.
You were waiting tables.
Yeah.
You're doing. Tell me about that humble beginning.
I mean, I moved out at 18 years old. I've been independent since. Finished business school in Chaminade University in Hawaii. I went corporate, and then things happened, and I lost my job right out of college, and then I was basically homeless for a year.
Homeless?
In Hawaii. So I had no address, I had no money.
Okay.
I had I was negative, I think 500 in my account. I have photos of it too. And I was hopping couches for a year in Hawaii, and I was selling shoes out of my Nissan Altima. But at the time I had to get a job, so I started waiting tables and bartending. So that was like the inception of my career right after college.
And how did you find yourself? You were born in Calamba. You moved to Guam.
No, I was born in Guam, moved to Hawaii.
Oh, you were born in Guam and moved to Hawaii.
Yeah.
All right.
Born and raised in Guam. Yeah.
Okay, and how did you find yourself in the Philippines very quickly?
So I got a deal to do a contract here as a model, to be an ambassador for a big company out here back in 2023. And that's when I was scaling my fitness business. I decided to come here. I was gonna stay for 2 months and then move to New York. But then I ended up just getting Mr. Philippines last year. And that made me stay. And so I've been here just running my businesses and kind of just starting my life here in the Philippines.
Okay, lovely. So let's then move forward to today.
Okay.
You are a model, a luxury fitness coach.
Yeah.
You have a bed sheet business.
Yeah.
What else are you up to?
Besides that, I have a bar and cafe in Poblacion. It's called Treehouse. And we're opening up also one of the best state-of-the-art wellness clubs in BGC right now, called Longevity Labs.
Right.
Other than that, there's some things in the pipeline that I can't really talk about.
Yes.
But,
so you have become a serial entrepreneur.
A serial entrepreneur. I
Yes.
should make a cereal brand. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the fitness business. How does it work?
Well, I started doing the classic hourly rate physically training people, but I knew that I couldn't scale that. I didn't want to spend hours on hours training people. So what I did was I built the back end of my tech business online. So I created high premium custom programs for individuals online, globally, specifically in the Western Hemisphere. And I was handling about 50 clients a year at a premium rate. So I had my whole fitness business online, and I scaled that in 2023.
Right. I mean, that's a flex. That's, you know, the Gen Zs would say.
Actually a flex. Like, no pun intended.
Yes, but pun definitely intended.
Fine.
But of course, a flex would be you've got your luxury bag, you've got your luxury timepiece, you've got your luxury car. Of course, if you've got all these variables put together as, you know, as part of the 1%, right? Then you have to have a luxury coach that puts together your program so that you look good because of the things you have as well. So a customized program like that would set you back or move you forward around what range? Yeah,
USD.
This is on a personalized, customized couture level.
It's a 3-month, 90-day program.
Right.
You lose 20 pounds guaranteed or your money back, and it costs minimum 2,000 USD
a month.
For the whole thing, 2,000 to 3,500 USD. So it's around over 100,000 pesos minimum.
All right. So, and what does that entail?
It entails everything holistically. So I have a contractor that I go through who's in New York, and he has his MS, and he will build also the programs for you, custom built programs, nutrition as well, and then we also have mindset as well. So it's a mindset, nutrition, and also physical. And we go through
so it's just not, let's work out, let's go get the abs in. This has to be a totally holistic approach to wellness programs.
Yeah, correct. And we hold your hand throughout the 3 months, no matter where you are in the world. So we'll stay in contact via Zoom, via text, via call, etc. So we really spend our time with each client.
And how do you plan to scale this?
Actually, it's been scaled, but I'm going to be honest with you, I stepped back from the fitness business of training people. I'm mainly more concerned about the businesses that I have right now, just because it takes so much time to spend with each individual. I don't want to just...
Why the evolution? Why the shift in your entrepreneurship?
I don't think I'm doing anything better. I just think I evolved to a different place where I want to get more into F&B and I want to get more into products and e-commerce. I think that's where the future is at.
So, but it's still tied in with fitness, right?
Of course, yeah. It's tied in within my brand. Like when you see my Instagram, it's like, okay, this guy is, he's working out, he's eating right, he's doing all those basic necessities, but he's also living this lifestyle that I would like to live. I want to be on the beach every single month. I want to travel to this place. I want to do business here.
Yeah, that's why I'm anxious to actually interview today because I feel so big. I feel like I need abs.
Let's get you on. Let's get you on.
You actually did this fitness program in conjunction with your best friend, Kirk Bondat, right?
Well, actually, Kirk is one of my best friends, my brother, but he actually has his own business as well.
Yes.
He's doing his own fitness programs and stuff. So
yes, because I see you both working out on your socials.
Oh yeah, we decided, hey, why not? Like, we're both in the fitness industry. Let's put out content together, and people love it. So.
Okay, so let's move on from the fitness to your other entrepreneurial endeavors. Okay, where you then came out with sheets.
Yes, exactly.
That's a shift, definitely.
Yeah. So me and my partner Shireen Leah, she's actually my co-founder as well. We wanted to create really premium boutique luxury bamboo bed sheets. We wanted to niche down, and we noticed there is a gap. A lot of the bed sheets that you buy in the stores come in really awful packaging. You're spending a real high premium and you're getting really subpar sheets with chemicals in it. We wanted to invest in 100% bamboo to help people with acne, people who sweat at night, and to really give an awesome experience for their bed sheets and marry it with beautiful branding and packaging. So the money that you spend on the bed sheets is really, really worth it. Also, it's a great gift to give for the holidays.
So it seems like from the fitness part of your empire building into the sheets, it seems like there's always a health aspect that ties in your business together.
Siempre, yeah. Just because that's the lifestyle that we want to.
You live this.
I live that. I live that. Obviously, I mean, hey, we slip up, right, Ferdi? We slip up. I can't be perfect, eating 100% right all the time, working out every single day.
It doesn't seem like it, okay? It's unfair because
it's
everybody wants to have a body like yours. So
yeah, that's unsustainable. What I want to preach is sustainability within your lifestyle, and that's what I live, you know? I do the best that I can within my barriers and within my constraints.
right.
You know?
What's the name of the sheets company?
It's called Rest Day.
Rest Day. Okay.
Yes.
And okay, because you've researched on actually bamboo fabrics called tencel, right?
Yeah, tencel, but we try to stray away too much from the tencel because it does come with chemicals, so we try to make it
Is that
100%
so?
bamboo. Yeah.
I thought tencel is like one of those healthy type of fabrics that you buy because it's sustainable, and I didn't realize that
Actually,
they have...
if you want to talk health in terms of materials,
Yes.
100% cotton and 100% bamboo.
Okay,
Yeah.
not tencel.
Polyester, tencel sometimes it can be tricky, especially with the factories and their standards abroad. They don't really have the control for tencel to make it 100% healthy for your skin. So
Right.
it's kind of, it's hard unless you want to pay top dollar for that, but you know.
And where does the F&B part of this fold into the mix?
It's crazy because I was a waiter, right? So
Yes.
that I'd be in shifts waiting tables, and I'd be thinking to myself, like, is this really all that I'm gonna amount to? And there's nothing wrong with waiting tables. I loved my job, but I just felt like I had more. And it's crazy because in 2023 was my last shift as a waiter in Hawaii. And then I moved forward to today, and now I own my own cafe and bar, you know, in Poblacion. It's called Treehouse.
Yes, but this
Yeah.
is the funds that you, of course, invested in these in these endeavors came from modeling.
Came from the fitness business that I scaled.
Not the modeling; it's the fitness business.
Lahat, pero more of it from the fitness business. You know, that really helped me.
So
Like
the
that
fitness business is a major hustle.
saved my life. No, seriously,
Really?
that made my life today. Like, if it weren't for my fitness content in the beginning, I wouldn't have grown my Instagram or my social media. If it weren't for my fitness clients that invested in me and trusted in me, I wouldn't have the funds to move here and stay for 2 years without working an active job. You know, so that really propelled me into this stratosphere. So I got to give it all up to that. Seriously.
That's a beautiful way of establishing yourself. But we're gonna be talking more about your other entrepreneurial pursuits. We're gonna take a short break. Take Talks. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. Let's continue our discussion with multi-hyphenate entrepreneur Brandon Espiritu. So before we took the break, you were talking about your journey and how fitness literally saved your life because you got your seed money for your other entrepreneurial endeavors, right?
Yeah.
How did you see yourself in the past? Trying to earn money. Was it were you in that corporate or that mid-level or low-level trajectory wherein you're like, all right, I'm just gonna stick with this F&B job, or what was the dream?
Well, I think that all goes back to when I was a kid growing up on Guam. I grew up in a house full of love and care, but finances were not prominent in our lives. My father, my mother, they're hardworking blue-collar workers, and not to put them down or anything, they really did their best. They gave me the best life they could, but money wasn't like the biggest thing that we had. So growing up, it was ingrained in me, like, I want what my friends have, And money was always a thing where it wasn't something I wanted to get to impress people, but I wanted to get it to really make sure that I could build that lifestyle that I wanted. So that was kind of the inception, was like growing up on Guam, super middle class, maybe even lower middle class, and trying to hustle my way out of there. And which I feel has propelled me.
But what career did you want to pursue initially?
Oh, I wanted to be an NBA player, but that wasn't gonna happen. I played basketball my whole life, but
Right.
yeah, it wasn't a reality. You know, you wake up one day, sometimes your dreams, they're not gonna come true. You just gotta know that they're not gonna come true.
Right. So
You know?
let's talk about how you got into certain businesses. Obviously, these things were not planned.
Yeah.
So how did they fall into your lap? Your F&B, your fitness, your endorsements, your modeling,
Yeah.
and your bed sheets, basically.
Well, I want to send this message out to everybody watching. The reason why I was able to get to this position was because I dropped my pride and took the jobs up that I didn't want to take.
So that's your
Right?
transformative part of your journey.
Seriously, because like when I was out of college, all my friends were working corporate. They were getting all these nice office jobs, buying their cars, you know. And I had to go back to serving tables. Like I did not want to do that. I remember one of my friends came in. She was like graduated from law school, and I had to serve her table. And I just felt like this pride in me was just shot. But I knew that I had to keep going in to make that money. If you have to take up a job that you don't want to take just so you can make funds to start something you
Right.
want to start, then you got to do it. You got to do what is necessary.
Now, I'm not
You
throwing
know?
shade
Yeah.
at your friends or high school or college buddies, but
Yeah.
they're still in corporate, and now you're a man boss.
Yeah.
So, did you figure a way to flex that with your friends?
Nah. I mean, you just go on my social media, you know?
Yes.
Now
Talking about-
they just see me, they're like, oh, you're there today, you're going to this city.
Right, you're
I have
slaying it,
I have
that's what
to
they call
work Monday to Friday, that's fine. I mean, I respect people who are doing that job, you know? We all need those kinds of people too, but I think they just see my lifestyle on social media, which is really a mirror of my lifestyle. I'm
Right.
not faking this stuff,
Right.
so yeah.
So transformative in terms of fitness, right? But
Yeah.
what about social media? How has it become transformative to your enterprises and obviously your empire building?
Well, social media is a bridge between me and the rest of the world. It's my platform to communicate my thoughts and my desires and my purpose. But it's also really helped me connect with a lot of different people from around the globe. And it's given me a lifestyle that I am so happy to wake up to every single day. Like I was just in Jakarta with my brother Kirk on a job. We got, you know, flown in there to go to an event. And then we just came back from Bicol yesterday judging an event or a pageant. Like I'm able to do these things, right? Because of this. And I'm just really taking care of that right now.
Yes. What about your mental resilience? That's part of your fitness and coaching journey. Are you also imbibing that with your busy calendar?
Yeah, I have to.
How does that fall into the business aspect?
Well, the mental fortitude is needed when it comes to doing hard things. You know, when you start a business, when you're trying to get on your fitness journey, eat right, all these things. It's hard. Like if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But I think the mental fortitude is what separates you from other people, right? It separates the great from the good and the good from the bad. Your mental fortitude is really going to bring you towards where your dreams are. And in the business side, when I don't want to do things, I still have to gain my mental fortitude to do the things I need to do, right?
So with all these interests, where do you want to concentrate?
I want to concentrate into the modern man space.
Which is?
I mean, skincare, supplements. I believe that the modern man is somebody that wants to dress well, wants to take care of himself. We're in a new era where it's not weird to put on moisturizer if you're a dude. It's not weird to wear a nice suit and do your hair and go to the spa. I want to really capitalize on that because that's the lifestyle that I live, and I represent taking care of myself.
And what's the path towards educating and making that into a business?
Well, the path would obviously to go into market with a product that I really believe in, that I take myself, and that I would like other men to also dabble in and try for themselves. Yeah, so we're in the works right now.
Okay, so you shifting into this and concentrating into this new endeavor, do you think the other businesses need to give space in your busy calendar just so that you can concentrate on this this new trajectory, basically?
Absolutely. I think, well, when you take on something new, then everything else has to take space. But we make space where it's due, right? And that's why I don't do all these businesses alone. You know, I'm 50-50 on rest day. I have a really, really smart partner who does great operations on the back end. I'm killer on the front end, and we can make it work. For my businesses like the Wellness Club or the Beach Club in Siargao that's opening up next month, or the Bar and Cafe in Poblacion, I have really great partners there too, right, who do great operations. So as long as the operations are taken care of, which they are, I can move forward on the front end and make everything work.
Right.
Yeah.
Last few questions for you, Brandon.
Yeah.
What is your worst investment?
My worst investment? Oh man, that's a really good question.
And? I'm gonna go back to that. What's your best
hard.
investment?
My best investment was myself.
Okay.
Investing in myself. I believed in myself when I was mopping floors and serving tables. And because of that, I'm able to be here right now. And also, you know, my faith and God, investing in my faith. I think that's number one.
Back to the first question. What's your worst investment?
That's a really good one.
Was it a pair of shoes that you never wore?
The pair of shoes I never wore.
Invested in stocks that you did.
Actually, yeah, I invested in crypto back when it was a bear market.
Yes.
And I lost around like $5,000. But I came in with knowing that I was gonna lose it, but still it was a terrible investment, and I pulled out way too soon. I should have held, but I didn't. Yeah.
And what's your favorite mistake, Brandon?
My favorite mistake, actually my favorite mistake is pretty much all the mistakes I've made, because I truly believe that every single failure and mistake that you make will bring you to another victory. Just how you look at it. So.
And how does it feel like to be called an entrepreneur?
Feels great. It's something I've always wanted to do. And it's something that I felt like I was destined to do ever since I took that coconut from the tree. And I just want to be a better entrepreneur. Like, I'm on the journey to doing that, and I'm learning, so hopefully God can guide me towards a more fruitful entrepreneurship path. Yeah.
Pun intended.
Pun intended, yeah.
Actually, coconut is not a fruit. But thank you so much, Brandon,
Thank you,
for
Ferdi.
sharing your entrepreneur journey and part of your life story with us.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you.
And that is it for today's show. I'm Ferdi Salvador. Catch the Bilyonaryo News Channel on Free TV Channel 31 and on cable via Cignal Channel 24. Thanks for watching the Bilyonaryo News Channel, always on top.